How's it, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna do a quick video just to show you what ChatGPT can do for you. So I'm going through maybe a 1/3 life crisis. So I'm thinking about like building a van and doing like a whole van life thing. So and I haven't built something in a while. I used to actually enjoy that type of thing. I mean, I've got just puzzles now, which isn't as exciting. I'm just gonna filter my search. Actually, let's say 50K. Close. Okay. So we've got a few vans. I don't really like these. Let me add more. I'm gonna say 75 maybe. Yeah, okay. 75. Okay. There's a 20. Yeah, let's choose this. Okay. So it's a 2013 Mercedes Benz. The cool thing is that I'm just gonna open this up. Yeah. Yeah. The cool thing is that at the back it doesn't have anything, which is what you want for van life. Hence why it's a panel van and not the one where you have to take out the chairs. Anyways, I'm not interested in all of this. This is what we want, the Dekra Report. So it's got a condition of green. So you grab this. I've already done this so that I don't have to go into, my documents. But essentially you grab this document and then you dump it in ChatGPT, which is what I did. And then yeah, that's what I did. I dumped it in there. See, it's that 755. Yeah, so if you download this document, it has the same PDF, I guess. So I said, in South Africa, guide me as to how much fixing this car would cost. Give me links to the companies that can help me in Cape Town and put amounts in South African rands. Then it says, based on the Dekra report for the 2004 Mercedes-Benz Vito bus. Oh, it's not this one. Doesn't matter. Here's an estimated breakdown of repair costs in SA, specifically in Cape Town. Please note that these are, of course, approximate figures and actual costs may vary. So it talks about engine smoke, then it tells you possible overhaul. So it gives you like a nice range. To fix that, saying excessive engine noise may indicate the need for an engine overhaul. And then it gives you links where it's getting, its information. There's super quick, there's windscreen, there's that. So that's where it's sort of scraping to get sort of a range as well as a preliminary diagnostics. And then they've also got electric window repairs, and then they also show me where I can get that fixed. Then front tire, they're telling me two of the tires are a zero thread, so that needs to be fixed. And then costs vary depending on car size. The right tail light needs to be replaced. The stabilizer link dust needs to be, fixed. That I don't know what it is, so it's actually quite helpful for me to see how cheap it is because I had no idea what that really is. And then they're saying rack end dust cover, right? That also is like super cheap to fix. And then there's an interior mirror that needs to be replaced, and then a hatch door, as well as dashboard warning light diagnostics. So this could obviously lead to more trouble. And then they're saying these are the reputable service providers in Cape Town that can sort of help you. So these are good places to go and get a couple of quotes because ChatGPT said so. Then I'm gonna say here, perfect. Now show me sketch of the car, pointing out the problem areas in your list so I get a better understanding of the issues as a girl who does not know cars very well. Let's see what it says. Okay, set on. So it struggles sometimes to draw But I'm keen to see what it comes up with. Um, yeah, the model sometimes struggles to draw. Like if you ask it for the map of South Africa, like 2 weeks ago, it was horrible. But now I think because Sora is getting better and they're pushing that, it might look a bit better. But previously it was absolutely horrible. Okay, while it's doing that, we can go and look for another Dekra report. It doesn't have to be a van. Let's look at the cars on the auction. That might be interesting. Let's look for, okay, ends today. It doesn't have to be a panel van. It can be, let's look at this 2004 Chico. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, it's currently bid on 30K. Right, let's fetch the Dekra report. I'm gonna download it. Okay, I've saved it under Van Life. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna dump that there. Ah, this is so cool. All right, let's see if I can make this bigger. So it's drawn the electric. Oh, guys, AI is amazing. It's drawn the electrical window winder. It's drawn the interior mirror, hatch door repair, right tail light, dashboard. Okay, clearly that's not where the dashboard is, right? So AI isn't great, but it's like good. It's a good starting point. Rack end dust cover, stabilizer link with dust covers, and then front tires replacement. That's also not where the front tires are. And then engine smoke, possible overhaul. At least it got that right. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Say good effort. Labels are a bit misplaced though. Okay, so now I'm quickly just gonna go and open the folder and then grab for the City Golf. Let's see. I'm gonna grab that new one. Let's see. So that's under documents. Let's see. Okay, so let's grab this and put it here. New car. Please tell me what needs to be fixed and how much it would likely cost me in Cape Town. Priced in South African rands. South African rands. And priced in South African rands and suggest service providers. Okay, we're doing another one. We're doing the golf. So let's see how that turns out. Searching the web. Ooh. So based on the Dekra report for your 2004 Volkswagen City Golf, here's a detailed report of the necessary repairs, estimated costs in SA Rand, ZAR, and recommended service providers in Cape Town. So I didn't even read the Dekra report for this one. So I'm hearing from ChatGPT. There's a right headlight broken. Auto supply can do that for me. The boot lid shock on the left is defective. Then rear door, both are defective. The chassis is welded, so that's structural damage. Ooh, repair of chassis damage, which may involve straightening and reinforcement. Okay, that's quite hefty. Undercarriage, major impact corrosion damage. Okay, that's quite also on the high end. And then brakes, wear and tear, so you'd need to replace those. So total cost is between 10 and 26,000. And if you look here, the current bid is 27,000. So now you have to budget 27,000 above your bid amount. and then they give you a recommended, service providers. Please note the estimated costs and may vary depending on the condition. Like, okay, thanks. Okay, thank you. Can you show me a sketch of the car, pointing out the areas that need to be fixed as per the list? Okay, I'm basically asking it the same question to see is it going to get better than the panel van or what? I'm also curious about, like, is it going to get the shape right? I mean, it already knows the model and type, so it can go on the internet. But like I said, it's not really that great at pictures yet. So it's always good to give it a test just to see, where it's at. Okay, let's see. It says creating the image may take a moment. I need to sleep. Oh, it's actually a neat sketch. Okay, so it's showing the right headlight is broken. It's showing the boot lid shock left is defective, but it's pointing to the windscreen. And then rear door handles are broken. Then undercarriage, it got that right. Major impact, corrosion damage. The chassis is welded, so that's structural damage. So the chassis is pointing to the wheel, so that's wrong. And then the brakes, they've got signs of wear and tear. Yeah, okay. So let me say no. So inaccurate text rendering. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at that. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. What I'm basically trying to show you is if you're looking for a car and you like it, but you're just a girl, grab the Dekra Report, dump it on ChatGPT, and ask it to basically give you a cost estimate so you can see if it's a worthwhile exercise, as well as, service providers. You can also just take the Dekra Report and go to the service providers, like, hey, how much would you charge me for this? You know what I mean? So that you've got a good starting point. It's always good not to be desperate when you're looking for a car or a house. So you can let the car pass you. There'll be another one, trust. But yeah, I like this sketch thing as well. I think it's pretty useful. And like I said, it's a good starting point if you are in the car market, especially if you like open to like a car that you're gonna sell, fix up, and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna close the video here. I need to sleep.